We're Nicki and Carlo and we live in Positano, Italy, except we also just bought a house in Tuscany, which we're currently renovating, so we live there too. Join us as we turn this house and olive grove into a dream home and get to grips with living in two different parts of Italy. On my last video, somebody left a comment asking if I'd met up with Elisabeth since I've been back here, and the answer is no, I haven't seen her at all. That is because Elisabeth is not here at the moment. With her family, they've gone to Austria. They've driven to Austria for Christmas to spend Christmas with her mother and her family there, and they're due back today round about lunchtime. So it got me thinking, and when I've been away in Tuscany or in England, and when we're coming back from a long drive, the last thing I want to do when I get back here is the food shopping and then cooking. And that's actually what we had to do when we came back last week. As soon as we got home, I had to start cooking and make a meal because it was dinner time. And it's like the worst thing to do when you come back after such a long drive. You just want to organise your stuff, relax for a bit. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I could go and do some shopping for her, take it over to her house and prepare lunch for them so that when they arrive, everything is ready. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head down to the shops. I've got a little list here of just the basics. Pasta, tomatoes, onion and garlic, apples, bananas, mandarins, eggs, mozzarella, maybe a little packet of biscuits and some yogurts for the girls. So I'm going to go and get that, then I'm going to go and pick up her keys, which she does know that I'm doing this, by the way. I'm not just going to barge into her house. She's told me where the keys are, so I'm going to go pick up the keys from who's got them, go over to her house and make some lunch for them, and then give them a hand with their stuff. Now, you know we have a lot of steps here to get to the house, 465. Elisabeth doesn't have that many. She definitely has over 100. I've never counted hers. I'd say about 150. I would think, maybe a bit more, but her steps are incredibly steep. They're almost perpendicular. I mean, it's crazy. So they've got a car full of stuff. They've got the dog, they've got a rabbit. They've taken their rabbit to Austria and back again. There's the two girls, all the bags, all the rucksacks and everything, so we can give them a hand carrying everything up to the house and help them settle back in and then vanish when it's the right time to vanish. So, but we'll have lunch with them and then go. So I thought it would be a nice thing to do, and I wish somebody would do that for me next time I come back. Anyhow, last night when we got home, so we went out to visit Carla's mum on the scooter without the dogs. Sky was with the dogs, and then we went round town and we did the shopping and we came home. When we got home, Carla didn't have the keys, so he thinks he left them in the scooter, literally in the ignition. Now I'm going up, hoping that they're going to be there and that nobody has taken my scooter and gone, because the house keys are on it as well. And I hope that he checked his pockets well, because if I get there and the keys are not there and it turns out that they were in a pocket of his, I'm not going to be very happy. There we go. Look at that. Now that wouldn't happen in a city, would it?
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, I'll call them golden. Golden things.
And if you're wondering where all the household and soap and dishwashing items are, they're hidden away down a very small staircase. Here we go. You go down here and you can find all sorts of things, including pet food, batteries, soaps, shampoos, deodorants, tissues, everything you can imagine. All the soap products down here. It's a bit of a squash,
gold rings,
but it's all here.
gold leaves,
You can go round. There's
gold,
your washing up liquids.
gold. I'll
There's even some bowls and saucepans. Hairbrushes. Bit of everything really.
Hi, I'm John, and I have the special handmade of my daughter. It's a very nice handmade in the Positano.
She's very, very talented. She started off with all these little wooden items where she puts the, like this is a little bookmark here with Positano on. Really, really good little gifts. And also she has now started making little handmade bags, which are all hanging up here. Shopping bags. What a clever idea. And there's a whole load of different ones. And the patchwork one in the middle is done by her mother. And not only that, these beautiful aprons, handmade by the grandmother. So it's a whole family business here. Incredible.
Questo è uno spettacolo, eh?
Yeah, this is the pistriscia, no? Si chiama?
La pistice.
Pistriscia. And this is on the church tower down at the main church in Positano. It's like an emblem of Positano, really. Beautiful.
Gold birds, gold strings, gold words, gold anything, golden. I follow only golden, golden, golden things.
I'm on my way to Elisabeth's house now. When we left, there must have been a really, really heavy wind and all the scooters fell over like dominoes all on top of each other, and my windshield snapped and broke. So it's been taken off and I don't have one anymore, which means it's really, really cold driving around. I get the wind in my face and I have to put the sunglasses on to protect my eyes from bits and flies and stuff. But I really need to get another windshield. The trouble is, I've already gone through 2 in the last 4 years, because every time the scooters fall over, they just snap off and break. And I don't know if I want to pay for another one if I'm not going to be here very often. Anyway, it'll warm up in a few months, so maybe I won't bother. But yes, my scooter has done me well. I've had it for over 12 years now, and it's served me very, very well. It's starting to look a bit battered now. And I've just had a message from Elisabeth, and she is about 15 minutes away, so I better get going. Warm in here. It's warm in here. It's not warm in my house when we come back. It's because they've got the sun way more than we do. Lucky them. I can take my coat off. See, they get all this extra sunlight. Lovely. Fruit bowl. Is that a fruit bowl? I hereby declare you a fruit bowl. I've bought 12 eggs and I've just remembered that she's got about 20 chickens in Priana, so maybe she might not want these. Doesn't matter, if she doesn't want them, I'll take them home because I can use them. But how stupid of me. She's got loads of chickens. She's probably got so many eggs. Oh well, but she might need them for tomorrow morning. Okay, so it's just gone 11:30. It's a bit early to start cooking lunch now, so I'm going to head back down to the road and wait for them and meet them on the road and help them carry the stuff up to the house. Hopefully I get to carry the rabbit.
Aveva fatto da meno 15 a più 15, 30 gradi di differenza.
Sì, un sacco,
Non capisco niente. Adesso vedi Frida la prima volta.
Sì!
Fuori!
Vedi,
l'hai trovato, Rosy?
Mamma, mamma!
Che devo fare? Ma la colpa non è mia.
Come anche mia.
Just a few things to carry up the stairs. But most importantly, Frida! Oh, you're scared, aren't you? Should we take you home?
I don't know how you feel when you come back to Positano. It's not that I don't want to come back, but as long as I'm driving and I'm on the road, because we stopped one night, no? We stopped somewhere, I feel fine. I'm still in the, I don't know, holiday mood or something. When I arrive, where you come down from Colli and you see the coast, and I see Positano and Praiano, I always start crying. It's like my body is here, but my soul is still there. And it takes, sometimes people don't understand, but it takes minimum 2-3 days.
I'm the opposite. I'm already mentally here the day before. Yeah.
I miss
It's like
my
for me,
mom.
the last day in England is I'm already here. I'm already in Italy. I'm not in England anymore. It's like I've already prepared myself and I've gone. So I'm the opposite.
No, I need 2-3 days, and it's also heavy for Danny and Rosie because I'm somehow sad.
Yeah.
Shh, cuoricina!
Shut up.
Hey! No, I can be happy too. Because for them it's beautiful to come home.
Yeah.
But for me it's like I leave my old identity and yeah, it takes some time.
Yeah. I think now that I have England's different. I'm always happy to go to England, but I'm happy for a few days and then I'm happy to come back again. Now with Tuscany and here, it's really different. I don't want to leave Tuscany and come here, and then when I'm here, I don't want to leave here, and I don't want to go back to Tuscany. I don't know why. Which means that I'm comfortable everywhere.
No, I'm fine here again because I like the temperature, the sun, everything. But it just takes some time. It's like my soul is traveling later.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Frida. Isn't she beautiful? You're such a beautiful little bunny.
Frida was traveling with us for the first time,
She
Nicki.
went skiing in Austria. Oh, she's so sweet. She's tiny. She's so soft.
She's super social. She's really used to being around humans. The only thing now we are searching for a partner. We are searching for a friend,
another one.
yeah. Because we needed to know if she's really female or male. And now nobody wants to be alone. Now we are going to...
She's like Thumper. She's like the feet and the ears. She's exactly Thumper. Oh, beautiful. I want one.
So maybe we take a male and you get 10.
I have a rabbit farm. I always wanted to have an Angora rabbit farm. And you spend all day just combing the Angora fur.
Yeah, and then we are knitting together. When we are old and retired.
And then we could knit Angora sweaters.
Selling stupid pullovers.
Yes, let's do it. Let's have a rabbit farm.
She was super easy traveling 15 hours in the car.
Yeah.
She was really super easy. She was a little bit with Rosie, a little bit with Lenny, in a little cage. And then when we stopped, she was free again, having space. And yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
Posso prendere? Alziamo se.
Sì.
Chi sono?
Nicki, Carlo e noi 4.
Lei.
So I'm just making a simple pasta with fresh tomato sauce, and I'm going to throw in a load of mozzarella at the end so it goes all melty and stringy.
Ci stanno, stanno dormendo.
Ah, stanno dormendo? Ah, stanno in letargo.
Rosie va là.
No, quello per fare la panna grattata, quell'altro là.
No, perché
Quello per la panna grattata.
appunto, se Si è seccato tutto qua, che peccato, voglio dire, peccato proprio.
Yeah. And of course, it's Sunday, and they stopped on the way back at the Bar Lena and bought these fantastic looking desserts. Carlo ordered some pellets for the heating, and they've arrived this morning, and now they all need to come down to the house. He's actually hired a local guy to do it for him this time. I think he's not quite feeling up to doing 4 or 5 trips up and down the steps with that awful massive machine that's so heavy, and it rained last night, so it's slippery, so really not ideal. We'll probably bump into them on the way at some point. I'm just on the way back from a dog walk. I'm going to take the dogs home, change, and then I really need to go down to the bank, see if I've got any money, because I don't know what I've got. And yes, we do have online banking in Italy. Trouble is, with our bank, it is so complicated to actually get onto the online portal. I can't do it, and I haven't been able to get in for years, so I'm gonna see if maybe they can help me set it up. If not, I'm just gonna have to go into the bank old-fashioned style every time I come to Positano and find out whether I have money or not. I can't hear any sign of Anthony or the step climbing machine, which either means it has broken down or they are currently at the house unloading pellets from the first delivery.
Purtroppo è vero che stamattina non piove, però la strada è incredibilmente bagnata e ovviamente con tanta pendenza si scivola tanto, quindi ho bisogno di qualcuno che mi dà una spinta, se no il carrello non ce la fa a salire perché scivolano i cingoli.
So you're going up and down with 2 carrelli?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mi dovevi riprendere quando scivolavo prima, lì era bello. Non posso scendere questa scala a marcia avanti, altrimenti faccio una capriola e mi faccio male. Quindi devo scendere a marcia indietro perché devo sostenere parte del peso. Adesso apro prima la porta, se no mi rimango incastrato. Questa scala è asciutta, non dovrebbe scivolare, perché scivola solo quando è bagnato. Sbagliato la manovra, sono rimasto incastrato nella porta.
So we have heating. They took 5 journeys up to the road and back. I think Anthony did 3 and Carla did 2, and they brought 5 loads of sacks of pellets down. So we have heating for the rest of the winter. Not that we'll be here for the rest of the winter, but we will be here for another week or so. I got my banking app sorted out. So basically, when you get a new phone, which I did a few months ago now, you have to call a special number and install the app on your phone, otherwise it doesn't work. Mine hadn't worked for 3 years because I never got around to doing it, and there was some problem. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and I called the assistant and it didn't work. Went to the bank, it took them over an hour, 5 calls for the assistants, and they finally got it working, so I can actually see whether I've got any money in my bank account or not now, and I do have some now, which is great news. We're going to be staying here for another week or so because Carlo has to renew his identity card, and that gets sent to his residential address, which is where we are now in Positano. So we will be waiting until he gets that at least. But we're actually really happy here. We're really comfortable. We're enjoying ourselves. And we've been doing lots of fun things, seeing all our friends. And it's been nice to be back. So we might just hang on a little bit longer and go back in maybe a couple of weeks' time. So we'll see you again from Positano next week. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for all of your lovely comments all the time. Thank you to all my wonderful patrons who support me through everything. And thank you to all of those of you who have subscribed to our other channel, Aperitivo 50. If you didn't watch the last video on Aperitivo 50, I'm actually going to add it in here as well because I think it's funny and it makes me smile every time I see it. So I did a little bit which editates? That's not the right word, is it? Editates. What do I want to say? Evidence. I know what I want to say in Italian. But highlights, that's the word. I did a little bit which highlights the importance of editing. There we go. That's where that weird word came from. And I was editing a video on the last video on Aperitivo 50, where Carlo and I were chatting away. I think we answered a few questions from the comment section of the previous video. And I noticed that Carlo was saying a lot of and I thought it'd be fun to edit them all together. And it's a minute. It's 57 seconds long. But it does make us laugh. Every time we've watched it, we've laughed, and everybody we've shown has laughed. So I'll add it here just for your amusement, a minute of your life that you'll never get back. But it does show the importance of editing. So have a great week, everybody. See you all next Sunday.
Sì, okay.
Okay. No.
Okay.
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 No.
Okay. Okay. It's finished.
Okay.
Oh, okay.